updates happening in the past week within their ecosystem. So let's go ahead and start here on Vechain Stats. We've got 612,000 plus accounts as of right now on the mainnet. We've got a 4.4 billion plus market cap for VET and over a 275 million market cap for VETHO. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the charts here as well. Once we go to the accounts with minimal one VET, we're over 206,000. And on the 7th, on the last video I had, we had 196,000. So we've added more than 10,000 accounts in the past week that own more than one VET. And the active accounts is staying pretty steady here around 24,000. Let's go over to Twitter. We can see ReC project. It's a digital tracking system based on Vechain's blockchain, which allows them to document the plastic extraction point in the oceans and rivers and also fairly compensate their cleanup team. This is now the second company to use the standard that DNV has created to track and trace plastic from the oceans. The first company that they had was the ocean cleanup. So this is a really good cause. I'm really happy that we're seeing more and more companies using DNV and Vechain for this exact reason. And we can see here from the Vechain Foundation, they have updated us with a new partnership with Yizhiji. It's a Sino-French cosmetics brand, and it's using the Vechain blockchain to authenticate items and create a unique connection between the owner of the brand and the product. The way they create that unique connection between the owner brand and the product, they have a WeChat mini program. When you scan the lipstick in this case, you'll be sent to a landing page and it can be fully customizable, and you can have a lot of nice things there for a specific person that is receiving the item. So I really like this. It's a startup, so I'm really happy to see Vechain continue to expand in not only just large enterprises but also small enterprises. And this is it was started by a former C-suite exec at L'Oreal. So I'm really glad to see Vechain continue to expand with more and more partnerships, even with startups. Take a look at Vechain Oracle here. He did his first VET valuation model based on on-chain metrics. I'm assuming these on-chain metrics were VETHO burn and VETHO price. There might have been something else there too. And he used that to get the fair valuation for VET and compared it to what it is on CoinMarketCap. And so as you can see, VET trades pretty in line with its fair valuation. I would love to talk to Vechain Oracle and figure out how exactly he got to this valuation model and what were the exact inputs he was using. But this is really good. I love to see more and more kind of data and valuation models coming for Vechain. It's bullish because Vechain, you can actually come up with a valuation model, right? So it's pretty exciting to see someone put something out there. I'm hoping to see this grow and get some more data into it and see if we can't figure out what VET could be at with specific VETHO burns in the future. Take a look at vexchange. Vexchange 2 will be out on testnet on the 15th, as they say over here. And it will show everyone that you can easily build DeFi products on VET. So it's going to allow people to, do flash loans, price oracles, all the kind of things, all the tools, products, and services that you need for DeFi to really succeed will really start coming after this gets off of the testnet and onto the mainnet. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it's going to be really bullish for Vechain. So Vechain and DNV are also having a webinar on Tuesday the 16th with the company Authentic Vision, and it's about product authentication in the car industry, supply chain, and product insurance. And so you can register here if you want to go ahead and check out this webinar. It's with Authentic Vision, like I was saying, and product authentication in the car industry. And I'm really bullish on this, and I'm going to take you to one of their press releases that they've had. But here's first their Authentic Vision, the website. And as you can see, this is a counterfeit solution, right? This is right up Vechain's alley right here. So this is why DNV is, like a number one type of partner, because they bring us enterprises that are doing this right in the background whose name I've never heard of. I've never heard of Authentic Vision, right? But they're over here and they're providing solutions for businesses in many different aspects. So secure tagging and simple authentication, engage your customers and gain market insights, and inspire customers, enhance their brand experience. So this is right up of Vechain's alley. So I'm super excited to see DNV bring a company like this into the ecosystem. And so this is one of the press releases they had just recently. And the first press release they had was back in 2019, I want to say May, and it was an agreement to collaborate on blockchain-enabled service offerings for product traceability, anti-counterfeit, and digital assurance. And a couple of the things I want to touch in this article were the solutions and the innovative products that they're coming up for. We're going to allow for the ability to track and trace products through their life cycle, enhance supply chain transparency all the way to the consumer, and increase the trustworthiness in a product's authenticity. So this really has to do with ESG goals. So within this updated agreement, as you can see here, they said they'll expand common market activities. Details on future activities will follow, so stay tuned for developments. And the companies will focus on joint offerings, adding value to clients in a number of industries such as FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods, electronics, and automotive sectors. And one last thing I wanted to touch up on here was the resulting traceability track and trace systems and authentication create the ultimate in product security, a product passport. This is what I'm expecting from Vechain and DNV to come out from this partnership. I doubt it will come out on the webinar on Tuesday, but I believe this is what they have been working on, is a product passport for all these different types of items within their supply chain. So this is really good. I'm expecting this is going to be a big partner for us moving forward. Now we can see that the Vechain Foundation has an AMA with Crypto.com, and Sunny Liu will be on the AMA on Tuesday, March 16th. So if you've got some questions, you can go ahead and submit them here, or if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and leave them as comments or questions in my YouTube channel, and I'll be sure to get them added to this list. I'm also hoping that this isn't too much of just a beginner's kind of AMA. I'm expecting that's what it'll be, but I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping he kind of goes into more detail and talks about kind of where Vet's at right now and what they're expecting to be accomplishing in the near future. And here we're going to look at Vet USD. We're at 6.76 cents right now. The chart is looking really good. We hit a high of 7.25 cents just the other day, and in my video last week I talked about hitting 7 to 8 cents within the next couple weeks. So we're kind of right on track for that, and I'm expecting this to continue to trend higher. And I've noticed now we are also seeing a big uptick in VETHO as well. So it's up almost 20% on the day. So let's take a look at a 4-hour chart. It's been trending up pretty nicely in the past couple days here. And if you look right here, this was kind of the top that we had, right, last time. And now if you look all the way across here, we basically have went up, retested it, and now we're trending back up. So I'm expecting this is going to turn into a violent candle up sooner rather than later, take us way past 1 cent, and hopefully can take us to around 2 cents in the future. So I'm really looking forward to see VETHO going up, because as VETHO goes up, especially against VET, we start generating a higher yield by holding our VET, right? So that's something I'm really looking forward to, because the yield on VET currently is probably lower than maybe 2%, and I would really like to see that number closer to 4 to 5%, because that would really give me a nice passive income on the side. All right, guys, that is going to be all for today. If you've enjoyed the video, I lied. That is not all for today. There's actually one last thing I wanted to show you, which is livecanna.com. This is a CBD brand that was made on Vechain's blockchain, and they are now using Vechain's blockchain in order to authenticate their products. So go ahead and check them out. I've got a link down below. I just ordered a one of these hemp extract CBD lotions, and I used it today. I liked it. Didn't have a weird smell or anything, so I definitely like the product so far, and I plan on ordering some more as well. So you guys can check that down in the link below. And now that'll be all. So thank you for tuning in, everyone. If you liked what you heard, please like and subscribe down below for more information like this. Leave me any question and comments in the comments down below as well, and I'll make sure I get to them. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good one. Peace.